I was really nervous at the end of last year of like spilling monsters out into the city, because it's kind of like we've never been a monster show, you know. But I think with Professor Strange and all his abilities, it kind of like organically allowed us to not create CG type people or you know, but actual real people with it's kind of like that old 1920s freak show, you know what I mean? And as long as we could keep our feet on the ground and make these things believable, I was into it. And what it's done for the show now is it goes further into creating a world where a vigilante like Batman is needed because the city is out of control.
Has it been any thought of accelerating Batman's in some form or another arrival? I mean, because I know in the beginning it was like, no Batman. But
yeah, no, I think David's done such a good job with this character. This Bruce Wayne is growing up in front of our eyes, and this year he's going to have to take on a new personality to protect those around him. You know, too many eyes were on him. We talked about the Court of Owls. He has to start saying, no, I'm actually not that Bruce Wayne. I'm actually a brat billionaire, irresponsible, spoiled person, to deflect the attention that he's getting. And that's another Batman-esque quality, that I lead two lives. Also, now he's creating a relationship with Lucius. He's starting to realise that there's something to this kid that nobody else has. He's completely unique, and he is so incredibly driven that you're drawn to his power. And so he's going to help him too. Like, you know, even though it's against his best, even though he warns him of what that path to righteousness could lead, we are creating somebody who has a team around him now, who can start to fantasize, imagine what it would be like to be his own police force.
And I also wonder, we're obviously not seeing the Batman costume for probably the last scene of the last episode, but will there be an evolution along the way? In other words, will there be a point where Bruce dons something to disguise himself?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. I want. This is the best job I've ever had. I don't want it to end too soon. But you're right. This happens at the end. But not just that. I mean, there are many versions of. He didn't just go Batman like. We talk to DC all the time, and Jeff Johns is one of our biggest fans. So we talk to him all the time, and he's in the middle of Batman world right now. Batman didn't just go into a cave and come out Batman. A lot goes into that. There are versions. There were trial and error. There was, you know, all kinds of drama along the way. Yeah, we will get to do all of that. We get to be everything right up until Jeff and Ben Affleck say stop.
So there's been news about 5 new villains coming out this next season. Can you tell us something about that?
Yeah, I mean, we're very lucky in that nobody really went back and did a Hatter backstory. There was no origin story for Hatter. And so we get to touch on that, which we're very happy with. We get to touch upon a relative of Vicky Vale. We get to create a brand new villain from within this cast, which I'm very happy with. That's terrifying, and because it's very much of the DC world, but it's something coming from us, and we're very happy about it, like Fish Mooney was. So we have a new version of that also, and we get to continue on our path of Ivy and where her mindset came from.
Could you, since you brought her up, could you tell us a little something about that too? Because you replacing old Ivy.
Well, I wouldn't say replacing.
Not replacing. Okay, sorry. Scratch those words out. If you could elaborate on that a little bit.
I think we talked a lot about that. There were a few Ivy origin stories, but DC they never really landed on one, and it was left up to us to because Claire was so young, we could go anywhere we wanted to with it. But a transformation happens within that character that is catastrophic, and that allows us to dig a little deeper and have that character interface with Bruce Wayne a little bit more, and Cat, and with everything that's going on with Selena Kyle this year, who digs back into her origin story and her family. Something there happens that she will never be the same again, and a darkness is happening within the Selena Kyle backstory, which is propelled by the Ivy story. So that it's great that as Bruce goes off and does his thing, Selena is left to do her thing and ends up going down a darker path. And by the end of the season, the Cat we thought we knew has changed forever.
You guys are bringing in Mad Hatter this season. Someone like him coming in, can you tease any possible dynamic that he may have with someone like Enigma or Penguin?
Absolutely. Well, you know, Penguin's going to try dip his foot into the political pool this year, and his relationship with Enigma got close. There was a bonding. There was an understanding those two had. So that while that's going on, we needed a new villain outside of all of them that is not part of that structure, is part of the chaos that Gotham knows. When Hatter comes to town under a ruse of something else, his nefarious plan is horrific compared to everybody else. So he's a guy that we learn where he came from, why he came from, what he's looking for in Gotham, how he intends to get it, and the damage he does along the way is catastrophic.